boy. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Mimosa Monday. Hope y'all got y'all's glass ready. Mimosa. This is my favorite Prosecco. I don't know if y'all can see the label or not. Pretty basic, but I love it. It gets the job done. Damn, I got it on my couch, y'all. New chair coming soon. My sister told me that this chair is very trash, so she wanted to buy me another one. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Today we're going to be talking about how it is very unattractive when people cannot handle rejection. So I came across this video on Instagram a while back that actually went pretty viral. I've been meaning to do a video on it, but I got kind of sidetracked. But I ended up listening to it and getting mad all over again, okay? It's basically a woman who had plans to go on a date with a guy, but he kept like consistently like rescheduling on her. Like he kept putting her on the back burner. So she just went ahead and just blocked him, and she didn't want to move forward. He left her a pretty disturbing message, and I was like, we not gonna let this slide. We're gonna talk about this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch the video, and we're gonna talk about it when we come back.
Now, I actually went out of my way to be a complete gentleman and explain to you why my day got caught up yesterday, and you still put me on the block list. Guess what? Bitch, you don't make enough money to act the way you acted. You broke. You live at home with your mom. Your weave is horrible. Your eyelashes hanging out the side of your fucking eyes. You don't got much going. That's some real fucked up shit, but that lets me know what? That I don't need to be dealing with your young, immature ass anyway. Because you're trash. Thank you, God bless, and fix that weave. Get your shit right. Get your money right. Get out your mama house. You're 23 years old. You're a single parent. I mean, you had a baby at 20. Bitch, get your life in order.
Well, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Disgusting. Just first of all, she dodged a major bullet. Let's start there. It's just not attractive when men or women just can't handle rejection. He pretty much validated exactly what it is that she probably was trying to avoid in the first place. She felt like, you know, hey, you're putting me on the back burner. You keep rescheduling. You're not taking this serious. So I'm just going to go ahead and gracefully bow out and eliminate myself from the equation. I don't see anything wrong with that. Men's egos get bruised very easily. You know, they're trying to come off all macho and strong, but the smallest things can set them off. And I think that it's just really a red flag when you just can't handle rejection. He basically expose himself and show his true colors. If you're not good with rejection, it really just makes you look really pressed. And if you're somebody who results to going in on somebody and trying to make somebody feel bad because they put their foot down, they have standards, you're just a man scorned and you need to get some help. The main thing I don't like about this voicemail was the fact that he was trying to mom shame her. Like, I think that is so whack. Like, people who have children in their early 20s, that does not exempt them from getting chose. Clearly, because you was doing the choosing. You was trying to play stepdaddy before everything went left. So now that things didn't go your way, she needs to get her shit together. She's 23 and lives at home. First of all, stop shaming people who are in their early 20s for living at home, because personally, me, I would advise anybody under 25 to stay at home and get their life together if need be. Society tries to make people who are younger feel bad for doing that, especially when you have a child. That doesn't make her a bad person for having a child. Talking about something, oh, you 23, you had a baby. Did the math. You had a baby at 20. And humans have children. What's wrong with that? That makes you look like a simp. I can guarantee you this man is about 5'8". Gotta be. He has Napoleon syndrome for sure. Stop mom shaming women. That shit is whack. Adults have children. Adults can still be successful with having kids. The early stages of your 20s does not define you. You know, it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of adulthood. You're learning yourself. You're maneuvering through life, trying to understand who you are and grow. So trying to bash her for that is the wackest thing. Boy, bye. Oh, nobody even leaves voicemails anymore unless it's about business, or maybe my mom might leave me a voicemail because it's endearing. But you took the time to leave her a voicemail because you were angry. Your feelings were hurt so bad that you just had to make up these false flaws about her just to make her feel upset. He was doing a lot of deflecting. Had the nerve to talk about her lashes and her hair. You literally made reservations to sit in front of that wig. So now that you get rejected and you're blocked, her wig was a problem. You're such a man of means and you're such a boss. So why you wasn't checking for a woman who had a decent wig? It's funny because people try to amplify flaws that they originally looked over when they get mad. Like, If you overlooked something before, why is it a problem now that you can't get your way? That's very shallow. All you could talk about was her lashes and her hair. You didn't say anything to do with the characteristics of her spirit. You didn't talk about, her energy. You talked about the surface. And it speaks volumes as to what kind of man that is when all he could say was, oh, your lashes and your hair. Okay, that could be fixed. He didn't say, oh, you got a bad attitude. He didn't say, you do this, you do that, you a hoe. He said, her hair and her eyelashes, y'all. That's it. You want her bad, don't you? She felt like you were trying to handle her the wrong way. You were trying to get her to move on your time. You didn't make her a priority is what she felt. So she just nipped it in the bud. She had self-worth. She had standards. She had everything that I think a lot of these women need these days. And you couldn't take it because you couldn't force your agenda on her. She was all kind of bitches. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that in 2020. Like, y'all need to turn them egos down and check into reality because y'all looking real lame out here leaving voice messages on a mother's phone trying to bully somebody. Like, what did that do for you? You know what I think it might be? So it was Valentine's Day, and she did say that he kept rescheduling. So he probably was trying to pencil in other bitches first, and he tried to make her his last resort. He probably was going to go to dinner with another chick, but she canceled on him. So when he tried to backpedal and go to dinner with her, she canceled on his ass. So he probably was furious about that, and he was just like, damn, that's what I get. So who knows? They were definitely in the dating stage, and I'm glad that she caught that from the beginning because somebody getting that mad over somebody not wanting to put up with their bullshit clearly has anger issues. That shit was brewing. You know what I'm saying? He had potential to probably be violent. Cheers to that girl. Girl, cheers to you for blocking his ass. It is sexy when you just charge it to the game and be like, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to let you go about your day. Hopefully we cross paths in the future. Like, I'm sorry if I offended you. But when people don't accept your bullshit, you want to try to force it in their face. And that is a horrible, quality to have. Just lame. He thought he was going to be at dinner with a bad bitch, and she put a stop to it, and he got his feelings hurt. And like, I've dealt with some trash people in my life, but this is a whole new level. Had things have went accordingly, he would have been glad to sit in front of that wig and them eyelashes that he had such a problem with. And to be honest, for all we know, her lashes and her hair was laid, and that's the only thing he could think of, so he just wanted to bash her and make something up to make her feel insecure. She was a cute girl. Like, her lashes and her wig was on point. Maybe it was just for Instagram. I don't know, but my thing is, if you had reservations in place, you didn't give a damn about them eyelashes. You didn't care about that hair. You didn't care that she had a child. Rejection is not fun, I get it. But why try to put your energy into trying to tear somebody else down? All you did was give her and her friends laughing material, okay? She's laughing at you. I'm sorry about it. I just wanted to talk about this voicemail because it was irking the hell out of me. I just think it's just really distasteful when men do things like this, when women do things like this. If somebody doesn't want to deal with you, just gracefully bow out. You know what I'm saying? Just go about your merry little way, because sometimes, for the most part, they always come back. You never know. If you leave things, on a good note, you might revisit this situation later in the future. But if you bashing somebody on their voicemail, you probably never valued them to begin with. Let's just try to be better. You know what I'm saying? People like this deserve to be blocked and forgotten. And do not backpedal to bullshit. She seems like she was really firm in her decision, so I hope that she makes the right decision by continuing to shut that shit down and shut the deuce. Because it's always going to be another one. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody waiting on you on the other side. To sum this all up, don't feel guilty for not accepting less. Don't let anybody pressure you into lowering your standards and going against how you truly feel. You have to set the tone on how people can treat you. So yeah, charge it to the game, y'all.